Hello, my Pisces friends. I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from July 7th until July 14th, 2018. I'll be doing a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I'm taking one card from the Tarot of the Tattoo Age, the one that fell out, to oversee your reading. And we have the Four of Pentacles. So what are you holding on to, Pisces? You know? What are you guarding? Look at how much she's guarding here. Right? She's guarding all of her pentacles. She's guarding all of her jewels and all that. The gold that's behind her, right? So what are you gripping onto, Pisces? All right. So I have here the Deviant Moon Tarot because we have a new moon and partial solar eclipse on the 13th, right? Venus also moves into your sign on the 9th. Moves into your opposite sign on the 9th, into Virgo, right? So that's beautiful if you're in a relationship, right? So it can bring beautiful things, it can bring gifts into your relationship from you to you. Very nice, right? And practical gifts as well, because it is Virgo. Jupiter goes direct in your 9th house. In Scorpio, right? So this can be about moving, higher education, things like that, right? But the big show is definitely the eclipse on the 13th, and it's about, your 5th house, right? So it can be about, it has a opposition to Pluto in Capricorn, so it can be about control. It can be about serious change, because think of Scorpio, it's ruled by Pluto. It's all about change, things like that, right? And transformation. So the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? But there's some very helpful aspects that day. There are 2 grand trines, one in water, including Neptune that is in your sign, and one in Earth. So the water signs will be, feeling it not so badly, but it will be over the next 6 months. And like I say about the new moons, always set your intentions, especially for this one, because it is an eclipse. Okay, so let's check you guys out, my Piscean friends. But 5th house, children's creative endeavors, dating, anything that makes you happy, and if it is a dating situation, then having Venus in your 7th house at the time can help very much. Okay, let's check you out, guys. Alright, so we have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So not working together with someone or something. With the 4 of Pentacles, you're kind of digressing back to something else, right? So you go from the 4 to the 3. Alright, so we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse in the foundation here. So if you are the Piscean female, you might not be feeling up to par. You could be feeling over emotional. You could be feeling very upset, right? Okay, then we have the Empress in the reverse, right? So, once again, if you are the Piscean female that has children, right? You could be very upset with them, not working with them, holding on to them, acting better, right? So, or if you are the Piscean male energy, dealing with this person, right? So, you could be dealing with your mother. You could be dealing with an Empress, the Temptress. This can be, a woman that is of your age, but she's like, hot to trot in the wrong kind of way. Okay, so then you have the Hierophant here. So you could be dealing with the sign of Taurus. The Empress, I often denote to the sign of Taurus as well, right? So, dealing with belief systems, dealing with court systems, dealing with hospitals, things like that. Alright, but you have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. So, coming out of a situation that was very emotionally draining, emotionally transformative, because the 5s are about change, right? And then we have the Emperor in the upright over here. So we could definitely be dealing with a couple, right? And this couple, they could be married with the Hierophant here, but the female counterpart of this couple is not happy. There's not working together. The Four of Coins is also represented of the it's representative of the Sun in Capricorn. So, you know, whether you have it or a partner has it, or, you know, your dad or something, right? And it's talking about them. Okay, so I have here the Santa Morta Tarot for your clarifiers, my Piscean friends. Okay, so you have the Hangman reverse. You know, so that's, I like the Hangman reverse better. That just means that you're stuck somewhere for an awful long time. You had to go in and find your light, and now you're cut yourself down and you're willing to share it, right? Okay, so with the Queen of Cups, if you are the Queen of Cups, you did not get your wishes. Or this other Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio female did not get her wishes. She can also be the manipulative queen, even if, you know, she's not a water sign. Like, I'm not saying that water signs are manipulative, but this person might not have gotten their wishes, and this could be the Empress here, right? Yeah, and the Empress, like, what she's pissed off about is the Seven of Pentacles. She's been waiting like a really long time for something to manifest. She's done all of this work, right? And it's not manifesting just yet. Okay, so with the Hierophant, we have the Lovers in reverse. So you could be dealing with, you know, absolutely a marriage that has, you know, gotten very rocky. Or you could be dealing with, you know, a Gemini that is involved somehow with this partnership, right? Whether it's like a sun, moon, or rising, or someone that is just involved with these people, right? So the Five of Cups in the reverse, you have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So the Seven of Swords in the reverse is about making a well-laid plan. So you could have been trying, or they could have been trying to lay down a plan to move forward from this situation, even if it, you know, like, people could be getting separated, things like that, because there's obviously a bit of unhappiness, especially coming from that Empress energy, right? Yeah, so, and the Five of Cups with the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse, it's about, you know, somebody's trying to heal from something, and it looked like they might be trying to, you know, leave a situation, right? Whether or not that is to do with you or people around you, we do have that Queen of Cups down. Just making sure. Yeah, so it's an ongoing cycle, because I put the other cards back on there, but it's an ongoing cycle because we have the Death card in reverse, the card of Santa Morta. So when the Death card is in reverse, you could also be dealing with a Scorpio, right? But it's an ongoing cycle that is really just, you know, hard to break. So it looks like somebody, you know, is just planning to get out of there, right? Okay. So let's check out your love lives there, Pisces. So unless that is you as the Piscean female, right? It doesn't really look like that you're there. I'm not really seeing like the Page of Cups and things like that, but if that's you as the Piscean female, then it may have to do with you. Okay. No, unlike not somebody on the outside of you, right? Okay, so Whispers of Love Tarot for my Piscean singles. True love. So this comes up for singles quite a bit when it's during the summer. During the springtime, they get like invited to weddings, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. You could be dealing with somebody else's relationship, right? Okay. So, Tarot of Dreams by Cairo Marchetti for my Piscean singles. Okay. Oops. One more time. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you, and if you have another chance, you can just subscribe down below. I'd appreciate that as well, but really, thanks to everybody for watching. Okay, so you have the Six of Swords in the reverse. So it's like not being able to move forward on something, right? Not like being in the boat and not being able to move forward onto calmer waters. Okay, so then you have the King of Coins in the reverse. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, male energy, right? So not being able to move forward with that person. You could have that in your chart. It could be the sun in Capricorn, right? But not holding on to that situation and moving forward because you're looking for this energy, right? So there's like a win. There's a win because, you know, this person may be moving on. We could be looking at like an ex, right? Absolutely. This person could be moving on. You could be looking at it as a win. Like, I was hoping they would move on. You know what I mean? So I have here the Gilded Reverie Lenormand. Yeah, so, you know, you're getting news of, you know, something not going anywhere, or, you know, this person isn't chasing after you anymore because they've moved on, right? Yeah, so the message either came from or about this person, because we have the writer, so the writer delivers the message, right? And, you know, not holding on anymore is just, it's taken time. So this message of a new beginning came through, and it's taken quite a bit of time, but it feels like a victory for the home. Like, this could even be someone within your home, right? So if you have a roommate, if you live with family, it can be someone that you live with too, experiencing this love, you know, and it's a win. Because we have 2 6s here. The 2 6s here represent family. 6s represent family. So you could be going through that with somebody in your family. Alright. So let's check out my Piscean couples. Whispers of Love Oracle once more. This is the only part where I really put Venus to, the love part. You're absolutely welcome to use your sun, moon, or rising. But I don't really put Venus to the rest of the reading. You know what I mean? Venus in Pisces is awesome, by the way. Okay, you are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. Beautiful. I love this card and how, like, everything's drawn into the unicorn. It's fantastic. Okay, so Tarot of Dreams once more for my Piscean couples that are limitless. Out. One more time, down the middle. Okay. Okay, so you get the Page of Cups in the reverse. So it is the sign of Pisces, the Page of Cups, so you might not be very happy at the moment. You could have had an offer came in that was ingenuine, right? Yep. So then we have the Palace of Cups, so this is obviously your home, and it's good because the Palace of Cups is in the upright. Excuse me. So, you know, you could be dealing with a younger to you water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that is within your home, too. And, you know, dealing with breaking toxic ties, you know. The child could even be doing this. Or, like, the younger to you. Could be a Pisces or Cancer, Scorpio. Could be breaking toxic ties. You could also be dealing with the sign of Capricorn. Alright, so if it is a younger to you water sign, or you're in a different water sign's house, it is a Cancer, right? But they're kind of flipped on their head. It looks like they're breaking some kind of toxic tie, but the home that, you know, y'all are in looks good. Alright, so let's check it out. Cairo Marchetti once more. Okay, so with the younger water sign and or you, there's an abundance of burden coming through, right? But there's love within the household, and that's beautiful, right? So let's check out the Devil in reverse, sign of Capricorn. Alright, so, you know, breaking toxic ties is really helping to find a compass, right? And this this person, they could be born the end of the Cancer season, right? And it actually turns out to be a lucky situation for you. But it feels like, you know, you're either dealing with for yourself as the Pisces, an abundance of burden in your home life. It looks really good. But, you know, getting rid of this, getting rid of toxic ties, right? Possibly even with the sign of Capricorn, you know, you find your compass, your moral compass, your pathway to go through helping out with this, or actually living through it. You see, like helping children, and that's very close to the energy of the eclipse as well. All right, my Piscean friends, if you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, then just check me about below. Take care.